Hi, and welcome back to Abilene People, the podcast here on KTAB Plus, the CTV app on your streaming device, and BigCountryHomepage.com. Today, we are talking with Elizabeth Gray from the Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. You've been here before.
Yes.
Not too long ago.
Not too long.
But today, we are here because in just 3 weeks from the date of this recording, 3 weeks and 1 day, it is 325 Day in Abilene.
It is. It is.
And you started it.
Yes.
It is your brainchild.
Yes.
It is your baby.
It is.
So you can tell us
all
what it
the
is.
blood, sweat, and tears.
What is 325 Day?
It's really just a day to have fun. Basically, get out, go shopping, go out to eat, do all of the fun things.
Okay, your website says to support local business,
Yes.
to give back,
Yep.
and to have fun.
And to have fun.
But not necessarily in that order.
That's true.
You can start with having fun.
Yes, I like to start with having fun.
Really, I've never noticed that
Yeah.
about you. Yeah.
It just on that one day.
Okay.
Only on that
All
day.
right. Well, I thought the somber jacket and the low-key earrings were a tip.
Yeah, I was
You just
kind of
weren't
in
into it.
mourning today whenever I came in because
Yeah.
it's not 325 Day yet.
You're so excited.
I wanted to keep it, on the DL.
And you have a whole bunch of local businesses that are doing special things on 325 Day.
Yes.
Some of them are offering special purchases for maybe $3.25 or 3% and 23.25% off. See, I'm not great at math. Or like you've got one business, The Leaf, downtown cigar shop,
Yeah,
that is
Jay.
doing a sampler pack of cigars because that's what you get at a cigar shop.
Right.
But they're giving 32.5% of the proceeds from that sampler pack to Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
I think it's awesome. So that's one of the things, we started 325 Day in 2021, but it was just a credit union thing that we did on social media. And then in 2022, we opened it up for the community to participate. And it's gotten bigger every year, and it's always been to give back and support local businesses. And so this year we were like, how can we, change it up just a little bit? It's still that's still the main goal. But we also wanted to figure out how can we then encourage the businesses to give back as well. So we're promoting them and trying to get people out and shop and all of that stuff at the businesses. And so we wanted to encourage the businesses to partner with a local nonprofit to give back to them in some way. So I'm super excited. Jay, he's participated in 325 Day for several years. So I'm super excited that he's doing that with Habitat. He was on the Habitat Homecoming Court a couple of years ago. We were on that together.
And so if you have a business that's got a special interest in a particular nonprofit, they could sign up, and it's not too late to sign up.
No, you can actually sign up. I mean, probably you could sign up all the way up until 325 Day. But if you want us to be able to get your name on the website and post about you on our social media pages, it would probably be best that you sign up by the 23rd so that we can get all the last minute ones on the site.
And the website, Travis will put it down here in post-production, but it's 325 Day Abilene or something like that, right?
325day.com.
So that's it, 325 Day, the number 325day.com. Now, 325, March 25th, but it's Abilene's area code.
Right.
Aren't you glad Abilene's area code wasn't like 704? Because then you'd had to do it on July 4th.
That's true.
Or 1225, then you'd had to do it on Christmas Day.
But also,
Or 0101.
everybody's already celebrating, so we would just have more of a reason.
See, and there we go again with you and the party theme and the celebration theme. It's like you never stop with this. Yeah,
that's true.
You do have a lot of local businesses participating. You have a lot of categories, and we're not going to take the time to mention each one. It wouldn't be fair to mention one without the others, although we did just mention the Leaf.
Right.
But maybe Jay will give me a special discount, special dispensation on some cigars.
Yes.
But you've got food places, you've got clothing places, boutiques and such. In fact, by the way, I didn't know there were so many places in Abilene with the name boutique.
Yes.
There's like 20 boutiques.
Well, and I think the coolest thing for me for this is I get the emails whenever the submissions come through, and
that's the coolest thing for this. That's the coolest thing.
You didn't let me finish.
Wait a second. You live such a sad
I love
life.
getting emails all day long.
That's the highlight of your day. All right, what is your email address so we can just all email you? Okay, sorry. Keep going.
But a lot of these businesses I've never heard of. So then I'm immediately going to their website and checking them out.
I mean, it's a great way for them to get a little publicity.
Right. And it's free publicity.
And it's really cool. And you've got a whole bunch of people signed up for this, like you say, that I didn't know about. And again, they're doing really cool giveaways or really cool purchase points or price points.
Right.
So how did you come up with this?
That is a really good question.
Well, I would like a really good answer.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Well,
All of us, I'm very intrigued.
Well, in 2021, it was right after the snowpocalypse, and my boss and I were in our office and just trying to come up with some more fun ideas just to boost morale for our employees, but also for the community. And so it was like the first or second week of March, and my boss was like, hey, I heard that El Paso celebrates 915 Day because that's their area code.
Used to be ours.
It used to be ours. So they stole it, apparently. I don't know.
They did.
And so she was like, maybe we could do something for 325 Day. And, you know, that was like a week and a half away or something. And I was like, okay, well, what should we do? And she was like, I don't know. You should figure that out. And so I tried to find what El Paso does, but there wasn't a whole lot of information. So I ended up going and buying just a bunch of gift cards to different local businesses, boutiques, restaurants, bookstores, all of that, and putting together some baskets. And then we gave those away online. But then the next year...
You give those away through the credit union. Okay.
Yeah, we did it on our social media, just why do you love living in the 325 or being a part of it. And then we put those names in, you know, a wheel of names and drew 3 or 4 winners. I can't remember how many baskets I had. I'm sure it was 3, though.
3, 2, 5.
Yeah, it was one of those numbers for sure. And so then the next year, we partnered with the chamber to see how we could, you know, make this open to the community. And so that's when the website was created, and we created the social media accounts and just started putting it out there for people to sign up and say if they wanted to do something for 325 Day. And then all of the businesses just kind of came up with what they were going to do from there.
And so if somebody wants to be a part of it, what should they do? Reach out to you at the credit union or what?
Actually, you can just go to 325day.com, and there's a link for you to say if you want to participate, and you just fill it out and say what your business is going to do, how you're going to participate, and then we create the posting for you.
And I suspect Travis in post can put some images of the website up because it's a fantastic website. And
It's fun.
It's a lot of, once again, a lot of fun. It's a party. You go there at 325 in the ABI.
Right.
So do you anticipate growth between now and then this year, or do you think you've tapped out?
Oh, no, I definitely, the closer it gets, the more we get normally, the more participants.
And I noticed not only do you have the lovely earrings, and not only do you have the somber jacket,
Yes.
but you also are sporting a really cool T-shirt. Tell me about it.
So this is our 325 Day shirt, and we have had these for our employees every year, I guess since 2022, we probably. And whenever we wear these on Fridays all through March, so this week, we're in March. I don't know if you know, it's March.
It is March. In fact, next month will be April. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. In fact, do you realize April Fool's Day is like a week after 325 Day? I'm just saying.
So weird. It's like a trick,
crazy.
a joke.
I don't know what that means.
Anyway, so I had a lot of people ask if we would sell them, and I did not want to take on that task of all of that. So
One of your local partners?
Yes. So Leverett's Inc. Signed up last year, and this year they opened up a storefront for us, which you can get to that on our website as well.
And that website is 325day.com.
Yes, and you go to the ambassador page, and there's a link to Leverett's, and he is doing an awesome price for us. It's just you pay basically the cost of the T-shirt, so it's I think $12.74 or something like that for a T-shirt.
Monty and
look how beautiful it is.
It's a great T-shirt. Yeah.
And they're soft. It's not like the crispy sandpapery shirts. Not that.
Yeah,
those aren't fun.
So you can get a T-shirt. You can go online and get that. And then how much? They're like $12 or something.
Yeah.
A really affordable price point. And then on the day,
you wear
how do you participate? You wear the shirt and you go to these businesses and patronize them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get to look for the deals.
Yes.
Now, are any of these businesses doing any huge giveaway, like a random thing that's not announced or advertised? Like, could you go into one of these businesses and win a brand new car? Is that a possibility?
You know what? I think that people should tag, our local dealerships and say, hey, you should sign up for 325 Day and give away a car.
Or maybe
they just haven't signed up for it yet, but I feel like they're probably open to it.
Or maybe you go in and you don't even know that they're having a really cool deal, and you say, any cool deals for 325 Day?
Yeah.
Who knows what they'll say?
Who knows? Yeah, that's true.
And there's a lot of the downtown businesses that are participating, but it's all over town.
Yes, it is all over town. We
And
even
in fact,
have some
out.
Yeah, in Clyde. We have some that sign up in Clyde.
And that's Clyde, America.
Yeah, Clyde, America.
Yeah, just east of Abilene. Yeah.
And we have a lot of online stores as well. So that's awesome that it kind of gets their boutiques out and you can, purchase stuff online from them. We, a lot of times, so one of the other businesses that is partnering with a nonprofit, which is super exciting, is the winery, the Willow Creek Winery. They have always signed up. They even open up on days that they're closed, just special for 325 Day. And they are doing a pet adoption from 3 to 5 with all kind animal initiative at the Willow Creek Winery. And
so are they going to have the pets out there?
yeah. Well, I'm assuming if you want to adopt some,
Yeah,
I
didn't know. I thought maybe it could be a picture thing,
No, that's not as fun.
No, it's not.
And then they're going to have, after that, when that's over, they're going to have live music and a food truck and all kinds of deals on wine.
Yeah, who doesn't like that?
Who doesn't need that in their life? And we have Arlene with 7 in 1 Books. She's always participated, and she is doing she'll have some other, I'm sure, deals in store. But one of the ways that she's partnering with a nonprofit is with Women of Outstanding Achievement, and she has a leadership book by Brene Brown that she is asking Abilenians to come in and purchase that book, and then she's going to donate those to our scholarship applicants just to help them on their journey of, doing bigger and better things. So, yeah, we have some really cool, exciting things. I'm excited. You don't have to partner with a nonprofit to participate, but if you want to, there's a lot of nonprofits in Abilene. I don't know if you know that.
And that's because I do know that. And that's because somebody once told me, I don't know if it's true, but even if it's not, don't you wish it was, that Abilene has per capita more nonprofits than any city in the world, with the possible exception of Colorado Springs, Colorado. So many nonprofits up there used to be associated with, but Abilene has a bunch, and I think that may be true.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
You don't have to have permission. Just go and create a relationship, or just create a way and go on and say, I want to be a part of this deal. That's a pretty fun thing. Now, are you known as the Queen of 325 Day? Is that kind of a title?
If I'm not, obviously I should be.
Yeah, I think so. In a parade, I can see you in a parade. I think if you had, there you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. See,
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I think you've done this before.
I probably would need a crown.
Well, I would assume you have.
I may or may not have one in my car.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I forgot to bring that in.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it'd be too much, with the jacket.
So what do you, serious question, and the answer may be really dull, but I doubt it. What do you do on 325 Day?
Oh, gosh.
Do you go around and bebop around to all these places?
Yes. You
physically do this?
Very long day.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. We have a company that comes with us and does all the videoing. That's where we get a lot of our social media clips, and we post all day long. We go live at the different businesses and just say, what they're doing. Obviously, when you have 100+ businesses participating, we cannot get to all of them. So we just try to, conquer as many as we can.
Any favorite stories from over the years? Like the time, you walked into a store and they sang "Hail to the Queen"?
Oh, I haven't walked into one of those yet, but I feel like maybe this year.
Yeah.
this is the year that's going to happen for
somebody's
sure.
taking notes.
Yeah, someone's listening to this podcast. And they're like, "Oh, that's how."
Well, and if they're watching, they saw your great hand movement. They're thinking, there needs to be a parade. She's the queen.
Yeah, there needs to be a song.
Any good stories from over the years?
We have so much fun on that day. Katie and I, we go out and live our best lives. Probably we're annoying every other person that's with us.
Well, you do that 365, but this is 325.
Right. And it's on a different level.
On a different
we
level.
went into, what is that? Gypsy Rose Antiques, because they've participated before. We went in there, I want to say like 2 years ago. I can't remember. Anyway, we just found all these random things like, the mannequin hands that we would just pose with, or hats. I mean, we just have a lot of fun. Last year we went into the Leaf and I pretended like I was smoking a cigar because I don't know how.
Okay.
So they laughed at me.
I would like to do that for you this year.
Okay. You can be the person that does that. Okay, I appreciate it because I think that I just got laughed at.
Well,
basically,
would it be acceptable? I don't want to encourage in inappropriate participation, like no stalking, nothing like that. But people could track you on social media and find you at one of these places. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But you encourage that kind of participation, people to get out and put it on their own social.
Yeah.
Is there a hashtag or anything you use to get people to post on the same thing?
I would say, hashtag celebrate 325 day.
Yeah.
That's on my shirt.
And that's
hashtag
and that's unique to Abilene.
I believe so. Yeah, I haven't seen it anywhere else.
Is this a big thing nationwide, or did you pick it up from El Paso? And as far as you know, it's
I
kind
think
of a small
there are probably other cities that do something similar,
on their own,
but
on their own area code.
I don't know who they are because it would have been nice to get some ideas whenever we were coming up with
and if
how
you
to celebrate.
If you haven't yet, you'll probably have people call you up and say, "Hey, I've heard about this 325 day deal.
Maybe.
Tell me about it. School me up on it." You'll have that happen.
That's true.
You could probably open up a 325 university.
You know what? I should make money off of this somehow.
You should.
Because
I wasn't necessarily thinking it is a capital adventure, but
I keep telling the credit union that they should be giving me petty cash because I go into all these places and then I'm like, well, I clearly need to buy things.
Yeah.
Just spend my own money.
I just assumed that as a credit union member,
part owner, really,
as a part owner, that you were doing the petty cash thing, but that's probably not.
No,
probably not.
No,
That's not a rumor we want to start.
I just buy all of my own things.
That's not a rumor we want to start. Yeah. You obviously have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Kudos to you. Congratulations.
Thanks.
It's a really cool movement.
Yes.
And it's, I think, gaining more and more momentum. It's a lot of fun. And everybody go to the website. If you'll do this, Travis will put it down right there, right about where you're,
325day.com.
And hashtag celebrate 325 day. And this is obviously Wednesday, March the 25th.
Yes.
The day we're recording this, it's still 3 weeks away. If somebody listens to this in August, they're thinking, well, I wonder if they're going to do it again. And so the answer with that would be?
Yes, we are.
Every March on 325, you do 325 day.
Yes, we do.
And question, what do you do if it's on a Sunday? You do
we haven't run into that yet. We have not run into that yet. But I was nervous a couple of years ago. It was on a Monday, and I wasn't sure how that was going to work because a lot of the businesses that have participated are closed on Monday. But either they did something special on the weekend or they opened up special on Monday like the winery did.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
And so they can get creative.
Right.
It's flexible. And they could even extend probably some deals. So the whole point is, as you say, support local businesses, give back. And what was that third point?
Have fun if you can.
Have fun.
Sometimes it's hard. Even the DoubleTree, so they've participated.
I saw that.
The past several years. They're super excited about it. But one of their things is that if you sign a contract to use one of their meeting rooms or whatever by 325 day, then you get the discount. So you could go in now. You don't have to do it on 325 day.
Sign up
But
now.
as long as you sign up by then to, rent their room or whatever, then you get the discount. But they are also doing some really good specials that afternoon in the restaurant and the bar. And
Are they doing their burger for 325 again?
no, I think that they learned their lesson on that one.
That was too good of a deal.
Yeah, I was there and it was great.
Yeah.
But they are doing street tacos, and tacos are my favorite for
Okay.
$3.25 and sangrias.
Whoa, for 325.
Yeah. So I might, if I get hungry, probably, which I will.
Well, those are good folks down there, Pam Rios and John Criccasia.
Okay, I don't know ever how to say his last name.
Yeah, John Criccasia.
I do love John.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, who doesn't love
They're
John?
great.
Fantastic.
But one last thing.
Well, no, it didn't be a last thing. Just we got all the time.
Well,
in the
I
world.
think everybody needs to look. I don't know when they're going to post about it or what's happening, but they're doing a 325 day afterglow party
Oh.
on Thursday night
Oh, come on.
at the DoubleTree.
Oh, come on.
Just to continue the 325 day spirit.
So you're
you need to look-
celebrating 325 on 326.
Yeah.
Well, this
Again,
is big.
so I'm going to party all day on 325 day, then go and enjoy some cocktails and stuff at the DoubleTree.
You are going to be so hyped up. It's
I'm
just
going to be so hyped up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get ready for Pancake Day. So it's going to be
okay.
it's going to be a long week.
I'm glad you brought up Pancake Day because we do need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Pancake Day, we last time you were here, we talked a little bit about it. It's a huge event for the Kiwanis.
Yeah.
And Pancake Day is happening just a few days later on 328, March the 28th. And people can get involved, go and eat pancakes, have a lot of fun. It all goes for a good cause. People may not realize that the Kiwanis Club gives 100%
Yep.
of the money raised on Pancake Day to local kids and teens, scholarships. Tell us about it.
All kinds of stuff. We give back to a lot of organizations here in Abilene. And so all of the proceeds from Pancake Day go back out into the community. It's not going in our bank account and sitting there. But it is a long day, but it is fun. We have people that have come in and they're like, I've been coming since I was, 5, and now they're, 55.
We got to
it's
give a shout out.
tradition.
There are so many wonderful people involved in Kiwanis.
Yes.
But Andrew's Furniture is a huge
Yes.
sponsor of what
Yes,
what
they
they're
are.
doing. Yeah. Good
He
folks.
is awesome, and he's a Kiwanian. And so it's awesome to have all these people that are supporting the Kiwanis Club. I mean, I think the Kiwanis Club of Abilene's been around for like 104 years now. So, and this is our 76th Pancake Day. So I think we've got it down now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Got it down now.
I think so. David Bacon, and right over your shoulder is the KRBC logo. Of course, evening anchor on KRBC News. David Bacon's been cooking pancakes for, I don't know, all those 76 years. But a bunch of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's a professional.
Oh, yeah. The guy is a
He can
consummate
make like
professional.
Mickey Mouse pancakes and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I saw him last year. I was amazed at the skill set, that guy, unbelievable.
You know what? I feel like this year he should learn how to flip it and spin around and catch it.
Is it true? Is it true that there's going to be a couple of pancake eating contests this year
Is
for the very first
true.
time ever?
Well, at least the very first time since I've ever seen it.
And is it true that one of those contests will be first responders, firemen
true.
versus policemen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you got a fire or you're speeding,
Yeah.
watch out.
Right.
And then the other contest is between the talent from KRBC, Abilene's first TV station, and KTAB, where we've got a little bit of pancake
Yeah.
eating
Yeah.
drawdown going on.
Right. It's
So-
going to be a frenzy, really.
It's a frenzy.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. It's a pancake frenzy.
Yeah.
It's a flapjack frenzy.
Yes, it is.
So you're going to have somebody there, I believe her name is Brittany Paletz, telling the stories, encouraging the crowd,
Yes.
egging on the eating.
Right.
And the rumor is that it's a big throwdown showdown
Yeah.
on the KTAB KRBC side.
Okay.
So we're going to see who
Well-
shows up.
Yeah. I'm anticipating who's going to show up as well.
And I'm anticipating a lot of pancakes being eaten in a
Yes.
very short amount of time.
Did you know that today is National Pancake Day?
Well, everything's converging.
So
Everything's converging. Well, for what it's worth, has nothing to do with anything. But my birthday is National Margarita Day.
that's my boss's birthday too.
Is it really?
So we celebrate.
Why are we talking about these things? I don't know. Let's go have some pancakes and a margarita. And let's do it on 325 Day.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds
All right.
great.
All right, Elizabeth Gray, a lot of fun always. So good to have you.
Thanks.
Any last words of encouragement or, maybe go back to that free car idea? No? Yeah.
Yes, I think we should push that.
Yeah.
Get out there. If you are not a business owner, get out there and support the local businesses. If you are, sign up. If you need ideas of what you could do, you can email me, call me at the credit union, whatever, and I'll try to help you come up with ideas or things to do. But it's just a lot of fun, and why not just celebrate Abilene?
There we have it, folks. You have heard from the queen of 325 Day, the parade. What do you call the Grand Marshal? Is a Grand Marshal a man or a woman? Can you give me a Grand Marshal? A Grand Marshallette?
I don't know.
She's in charge. How about that? Of 325 Day. And you go to 325day.com. You can see who's participating. You can sign up to participate. All that Elizabeth has told us and more. It's a lot of fun. And support local businesses. Remember, support local businesses, give back, and
have fun.
Have fun. It's the only way she flies. I want to give a shout out to Travis Corrigan and Uday Singh, our talented co-team of producers today, one of whom forgot to turn their phone off during the podcast. Maybe we'll find out who that was and what important call they were receiving. I don't know, but it wasn't Elizabeth or me. That's a lot of fun. We are so thankful that you joined us, and look for us next time here on Abilene People, the podcast where we talk to Abilene's most interesting people. No doubt we've had that today. Thanks a lot for coming, Elizabeth.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time. I'm your host, Danny Sims. Goodbye.